Hello, Hero of Collectors here. How's it going, everybody? Hope you all are doing very well. You know I am, because we have a brand new Marvel Legends fan first live stream set of reveals to talk about. Before I get into it, I'm just going to say up front that they did a lot of recapping of stuff that was done, or not done, but shown at SDCC. So I'm not going to be recapping those items, but I'm instead going to talk about the new items that go along with previous reveals. But before we get into today's reveals, I just wanted to backtrack a little bit because they did not reveal the third figure in the Symbiotes 3-pack for my last video. Of course, the third figure is Venom, and he is on the Omega Red body, which I love. I love him on that body. He has two wonderfully sculpted heads that look just downright amazing. I love this pack. I cannot wait to get my hands on this pack. I already sold my HasCon retro card animated style Venom to make room for this Venom in my collection. So I'm excited for this one. I will get it. But there's that just really quick note. Now let's get into the new reveals. Okay, so getting into the new reveals, we have Molten Man, who looks decent. I don't love him on this body, but I also understand why they picked this body is because they didn't have to resculpt the flame effects. They're just reusing the Johnny Storm flame effects again with same body and a new belt and a new head, I think. Now, I will say that the pictures don't do this figure quite as good a justice as you'd hope, because if you watch the live stream, he looks a bit more golden than this. This looks a little bit more translucent. When they had him in hand, he has more of a gold tint to him that I think he's going to look better in hand than these images are showing. Next, they showed Silvermane on the Target exclusive 3-pack Ultron body with some updated arms. And this looks good. You know, I wasn't clamoring for a Silvermane. I have the head of Silvermane from the Superior Foes run. I was pretty happy with this. I don't love this design. I'm going to try and put the design that's kind of like my mind's eye of Silvermane in this video. And I wish they would have done that one more than this, but this is still pretty cool to have. Happy they did do it, revisiting this character, so it's cool. Then to go along with these two other reveals is the brand new Ultimate Symbiote Spider-Man. He is on the Ultimate Spidey teenage body. He's got a nice purple tint to him. He looks great. You know, I think he captures that look of the Ultimate Spider-Man very well, especially when he has his symbiote. And he has all the number of hands you would want, so this is a fantastic Spidey in my opinion. All three of these figures are going to be joining the Human Fly and Razorback in an Amazon exclusive 5-pack. I have mixed feelings about this. Was I hoping it was a Build-A-Figure wave so I could skip Razorback? Yes. Do I like the other figures in this in this pack? Yes. In fact, I really want the Human Fly and that Spider-Man. Molten Man is cool enough for me to say, yeah, I think that would complement my collection very well. Same with Silvermane. I don't really care about Razorback. I'd probably sell him. But this is a 5-pack. It's on Amazon. I think it goes up next week. Again, I don't love this. I'm probably not going to pre-order it right away. I think I'm going to wait for Black Friday or Amazon Deals Day type of sale to where I can get this for hopefully the price of 3 figures. I'd be more okay with paying that much. They didn't say a price on this because we don't have the official links to Amazon yet, so we don't know how much this is going to cost us. Then moving on into the other reveals, really quick recap of previous reveals. We have Howard the Duck, Classic Loki, and He Who Remains, all from the Disney Plus series of shows. Now we have 4 other figures in that wave that will build a Build-A-Figure. This is a Build-A-Figure wave. So we have, first up, Zombie Iron Man. He looks good. A lot of reuse in the legs and the arms of the Mark 50 Iron Man, but that's okay. That makes sense. He does have a new sculpt for a forearm, and I think both torso pieces are new. So they could add some little zombie effects, and of course the face is new. I like this. This is really cool. And then Zombie Scarlet Witch was next, with a brand new head. It looks like some reuse from the Civil War and Infinity War Scarlet Witch figures. Looks fantastic. Definitely want to get this. I love my zombies. So having these two to go with Captain America is fantastic. I love it. They revealed Red Skull, who I both think is cool, and I also think it was kind of a bit of a bummer. I think it's cool because I missed out on the 2018 SDCC exclusive pack of Red Skull with the Tesseract, which had this body, which I prefer for the Red Skull. But the thing is, I didn't want a What If Red Skull. On the list of my characters that I wanted from What If, he was not near the top. Am I still going to get this? Yeah, I think so. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Red Skull from the, what would that be? The MCU 10 Years Army Builder Hydra pack. I'm going to put that head on this figure so I have an MCU commanding Red Skull and have the other one be a Hydragoon. Or my previous figure be a Hydragoon. And then the final figure in this wave that is not the Build-A-Figure is Jimmy Woo, and it's answering the tease of the hand holding the card that was shown a month or two ago. I can't remember exactly. But this is a cool figure. I don't mind getting some civilian side characters. He's not one at the top of my list currently, but he's still one that I will take because I can find a spot for him. And I think he looks really good. It's a good figure. He's got a good look. He's got a cool accessory. I'll take it. When you get all 7, but technically 6 of these figures, you can build Khonshu. And he looks fantastic. When you watch the live stream, you can see that he looks really dirty. He looks like he has a lot of detail on all the wrappings and all the cloth. He looks fantastic. And that skull, I think he's got a nice wash to it too, to really bring out the bone. And he even has a translucent neck to kind of give that effect that his head's kind of floating. I think this is a fantastic Build-A-Figure. I will say this wave isn't outstanding to me. Like, each figure on its own looks great and is one that I'm wanting. But when you put them all together, it's like, these weren't characters that I had to have or need for the collection. I will take them because they're cool and I have a spot for them. But it's one of those, like, if we were getting more What If characters, I would have liked to have seen, Apocalypse, Black Widow, Thanos, Gamora, really round out the Guardians of the Multiverse, even Party Thor. So, and I understand a lot of this had to be reused, so I get that. But it would have been cooler if I got some of my higher listed characters. Not that these characters aren't on my list. In fact, most of them are. They just weren't towards the top, if you get what I'm saying. I wanted them, just not at the top. But overall, that's just my thoughts. Oh, before I go, they also did tease a Moloid head in a jar. I've seen some images floating around that this is an actual character from the Fantastic Four. I think it was like Turg or Torg, something like that, from the Future Foundation era, I believe. I'm not a big Fantastic Four guy, so I'm not too sure where this fits in, but it's cool. If we get a Dragon Man, this is what's going to be coming with him. That'll be cool. Or a Franklin Richards. That I would take that. Val Richards, she'd be cool too. I I don't know. I hope this means we're also going to get a mole man, a proper mole man. I'd like to see him like on the Doc Ock body. Maybe do it like a deluxe where he comes with just like his cane, but then like two static moloid figures to go with him, just to have some fun little minions on the shelf. That'd be really cool. But I don't think that's what this is specifically. Finishing this up, I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the reveals down in the comments. You know, are you gonna get this stuff? Are you pre-ordering? Are you waiting? Are you passing? What are you thinking? Let me know down in the comments, and I will talk to you all in another video.